does anyone else who videos think that when they get ready to do a video, they've got to go get their hands dressed? You know, I was working out in the garden, and then I took a shower, then I went in town, and I didn't really think about, I just had to race in town and race home, and I just feel kind of naked without my rings or my bracelet or my Fitbit or, you know, things like that. My earrings, I never leave home without earrings. Well, today I did, because I had to get out and home again to get some work done. And so in the last, I don't know, half hour or so, I've been finishing up my iced coffee. And I was reading every afternoon around 2 or 3. I would have a glass of iced coffee, and I sit and read a book. And if it's sunny out, in the summertime, I go outside for as long as I can bear it, because there's no shade on my deck right now. But if it's not sunny, then of course I stay inside. But I want to turn those over. You saw them. Today, guys, I want to say this softly. The sun is out. I went out this morning and gardened, and I took a picture of the before and the after, and I'm sorry to say that the after doesn't look a whole lot different, but it does look different. But, you know, we've had over a week of rain, period. There have not been any sunshine or very little breaks in the rain. So it's been, you've heard it from me, it's been rainy and dark and gloomy and cold. So today it's supposed to get to 80, and I don't know if it has or not, but when I was out there gardening, I worked up a sweat. And I got to tell you guys, I am growing some amazing weeds right now. I mean, they are taller than, they're up to my hip in places. So, you know, my dad always said that if you're going to do something, if that's what you choose to do, then do it well. Well, I am growing those weeds, guys. Yeah. So anyway, you will see that some portions of the gardening video later this week. I am hoping to go back out again tonight, not to do a lot because I've already showered and stuff, but I will put my gardening clothes back on because of the ticks. And I am hoping to go out and plant some sunflower seeds and some calendula seeds, my potato seeds, not seeds, they're seed potatoes. There you go. And what was the other thing? Oh, I said calendula. Oh, my dahlias. And my theory in Maine is, as long as you've got things planted by June, by Father's Day in June, then you're doing pretty good. So I know Father's Day is this weekend, and so I'm doing pretty good, guys, pretty good. What I will say is the weather is calling for rain every day this week after today. So I don't know. I just don't know, but I'm enjoying the sun today. So today is Monday, and Monday is my Etsy shop drop day. That's the name that I've given it. Last week, I think I called it What's New Monday, but I decided I was going to call it my Etsy shop drop day because I like the sound of that, and it came to my head, and I thought it was perfect. And then it wouldn't always have to be on a Monday, though I'm planning on always on a Monday, and then possibly another day throughout the week. So my goal for today was to get 7 new ones done. So a week's worth, basically. And I'm not sure that that's going to be my goal every Monday, but that's what my goal was. And I did well. I actually surpassed it. So the first thing I'm going to show you is I have done a couple more scratch off tickets. And I know you just saw one of them, or both of them maybe. These are 4x6. They do fit in a little photo album, and that's where I'm keeping them, and I'm keeping the money that I'm saving from them also. And there are 24 slots, and so my goal is to make 24 of these. I haven't given myself a time limit yet, but 24 of them. And I did listen to you guys. Both of them today are lower amounts. Although you will find when you scratch off a couple of them, there might be a $10 or a $12. But they are low amounts to save. So, you know, because this one, I gotta say, this one right here is my favorite one that I've made. But it's $180, and I don't remember where they are, but there are some high ones in here. There has to be, right, for $180. I could go back and look on my computer and see where I put them, but I did decide that I may make a smaller denomination one, but what I thought I might do, because I wanted to start this one the next time I do games, is when I scratch one off that I feel like I can't pay, say there's a $25 one under here. I'm not sure there is, but say there is. Then I'm going to call it a 5 and a 7. So a 5 and a 2 for $7. And so I won't get $180, but that's okay. It's the fun of doing these. So today I did 2 smaller denomination ones, and you will see it's kind of a Rapunzel sort of day today. So I just gave you the first one, but it is Rapunzel. And you can save $50, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. So you know that they're pretty low denominations. Underneath them is her son, the son that's in the movie. I was hoping that I had made the sun big enough that this would just cover the middle of it, but I don't know what I was thinking. These cards are only 4x6, so it didn't work that way. But she and Flynn are on the ship or the boat, and she's reaching for a lantern. So there's that one, and everything will be up in my shop today. So I'm thinking probably by the time this goes up on YouTube, because like I had said the other day, it's been a little slow getting things up there. So, and then the second one I did was Minnie Mouse with her pink ears. And this is a save $60 one, and there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them to scratch off. Minnie Mouse. Okay, so those are the 2 scratch offs. And I know you know what's coming next, right? Because I have Lilo and Stitch Subtraction, and I have Frozen Edition. So I have made 2 more flashcard games. Here is the Lilo and Stitch one. And as with all of them, I'm going to just bring it up here. You pull out the cards. I did sell out of the Encanto or Encanto ones. I'm hoping to get some more, but for now, I have sold out of those. So here's my card. 11 minus 8 would be 3, so I would color in the 3. Put $3 in the envelope. And then do the other side. I always do both sides so I can put the card in the envelope too, so I don't reuse it. And that's 12 minus 4 would be 8. So I would find an 8 and color it in. Put $8 in the envelope and put the card in the envelope. Now, I do not hole punch these for you, but you can hole punch them. They are 5x7-ish, okay? They're not exactly 5x7, but they're 5x7-ish. And the subtraction ones are the lower income amounts or the lower budgeting amounts. There's a few zeros on there, but the highest that you'll pay is $10. And so say you pulled the card and needed to do both sides. Say the answer on both sides was 10, which it is not, just so you know. But say it is, you would pay $20. And that's the highest you would pay on this particular game. And this one is Lilo and Stitch. We had breakfast with them one year. A few years ago. It was a riot, and my grandson absolutely loved them. But he says he doesn't remember it. He was probably 5. So that is Lilo and Stitch. And then the other one is Frozen Edition. And remember, the Edition ones are sort of middle of the road budgeting. The highest that you will pay on the Edition, I think, is $20. There's a 19. Yeah, 20. And again, you could do, okay, well, I can't pay $18, but I could pay $9, which is 8 plus 1, or 1 plus 8. Same with the 20, you could pay $2, or you could half it, $10. But regardless, just saving what you can in it. Same thing. The cards are beautiful. They've got all kinds of Frozen characters on it. Oh, I should have shown you some of the Lilo and Stitch. They're a riot. There's all kinds of them. She's trying to give him a little kiss on his cheek, and they're sitting at the beach, I think. And so Olaf is on a lot of these cards. And there's Elsa and Anna. And there's Elsa. Elsa again. Olaf and Sven. Anna. So they're really beautiful cards. So that's Frozen. And for now, I have a limited amount of both of them. About the same amount I had for Encanto, which I don't remember what that was, but I remember thinking it was about the same amount. So, but you can make it any way you need to fit your budget, which is kind of nice. And again, you can punch the side, put the money in, or don't punch the side. I have been leaving mine in the back of my money holder, the one that I'm doing right now. I really want to do Frozen, so I probably will just make it my own rules up as I go along. So if I get an 18, I don't have $18, I'll put in $9 and etc. The beauty of this is you have no idea how much you're going to have in this envelope till you're done, unless you add them up across. If you want to take the time to do that, then you would know, but I did not take the time to do that. So that is Frozen Edition and Lilo and Stitch Subtraction. And then last week I added, I don't know if I have them. Well, I added Encanto, and that one's gone. And I added Hello Kitty. And what was the other one I added? Encanto, Hello Kitty. Maybe that was it. Maybe I just did 2 last week. Princess Edition. Yeah, I did 2 of them last week. So, again, they'll be up in my Etsy shop because this is Etsy shop drop day. Now, I did want to show you, before I get to the newer ones, the ones that I did this week that were just in random random videos. And so I didn't do a shop drop. Well, I think maybe it was called Etsy shop drop, but it was in the middle of the week. So you might not have been expecting it. But I did a Captain America. and that's save $100. And I did a Wonder Woman, and that is you set your own goal and decide how much the double W is and put it in there. And then this is the, of course, Captain America envelope. And Wonder Woman, I'm sure, is in here too. And let's see. I'm trying to, these are just all ones that you've seen before. I've got to put that down. But just as a reminder, because these are relatively new, these are not in, there's Wonder Woman's envelope. These are not in order. You saw the Queen of Hearts game. I played it the other day during my games. And so this is up there. It's very easy. Aces, all aces are $10. The Queen of Hearts only is $20. No other king, queens, and jacks are just regular, whatever they are. Clubs are $2, diamonds are $3, spades are $4, hearts are $5. And I have a little money saved here. But I haven't put the envelope together. And I think I just ran into that envelope, didn't I? Yeah, there's the envelope for it. And then you saw Snow White. That was not this past week. That was a couple of weeks ago. And Aurora. And Cinderella. And, of course, the matching envelopes also. So I had asked, what princesses would you all like to see this week? And I had a resounding I got just the same ideas over and over and over again from people. So that was interesting. So people wanted Belle, Jasmine, Tiana, and Rapunzel. Belle, Jasmine, Tiana, and Rapunzel. So, I did a few princesses. And the first one is, oh, I don't want to show that one first. I think I've got the first one on the bottom. Yes. Nope. First one is right here. Sorry, guys. Yep. Okay. So the first one is Tiana. Look at her there holding the frog. Now this is a save $55. Each of the frogs has a amount on them, and you can color in the frogs. I think they're pretty cute. And it has an envelope. And then the reason why I wanted to show you this one first is I also had a lot of comments from people because I'd asked, do you prefer having the denominations on the challenge and know how much you're going to save? Or do you prefer having the icons blank and you can set your own goal? And it was about half and half for people. Some wanted blank, some wanted written out for them. So I wanted to show you, this one is written out for you. I can also, if you ask me, do it so it's blank. So you decide what your goal is and what each frog is equal to. Okay. I can do that on almost every challenge I've made. Actually, probably every challenge I've made. A lot of them are this way anyway. But I am more than happy to take the numbers off from them and create an empty one for you. And I just took the amount off from the envelope. It said save 55 on here. I took that off because you're going to save whatever you want. So there is Tiana. And then the next one is one of my favorites, but not my favorite, but one of my favorites. Jasmine. And hers is blank. You get to choose how much each genie lantern is worth and what your goal is. And there they are. Now, likewise, as long as it's not too complicated, like, you know, $33.50 or something like that, I can pretty much do this and put different denominations in for you if you want. So the reverse of what I did for Tiana. But there she is. Look at her. And there they are for the envelope. And then the third one is, well, you guessed what they all are probably, right? Because I told you. It is Rapunzel. And I have her son. This is what is, these suns are what is underneath the, where is it? Right here. Underneath the circles is the suns. Only they're yellow underneath the circles. They're already colored in. So this one is Save 120. It's a little higher than the other ones, but again, you could make it your own. I could take the numbers out for you, or when you get a 10, you could cut it in half and do 5. Same with the 8 if you want. Whatever you need to do. Basically, if you cut them in half, if you cut them all in half, it would be $60, I believe, if my math is right. But there they are. He's got the tiara. She's got the frying pan. And the envelope. So Tiana, Jasmine, Rapunzel, and who might this last one be? I'm going to put this next thing up here for a minute. Who might this be? My favorite princess. Well, one of my top 3 princesses. There's Belle. And she's doing one of my most favorite things, reading books. And I made this one where you set your own goal and decide how much each book is worth. And again, I'm willing to do that in the reverse. And there's the envelope. There she is. My most requested was Belle. Now, let me ask you 2 things. Okay. First of all, we now have Cinderella, Snow White, Aurora, Jasmine, Belle, Rapunzel, and Tiana. Who should be next? Who do you want to see next? I'm game. You tell me. Also, someone asked me if I would put these in a bundle when I'm done, and I will put the first 12 princesses in a bundle. Yes. So the main princesses. But then the additional ones that have come out along the way, I will do separately. But the first 12 will be done. You can get in a bundle or separate. And we have now done 7 of them. Okay. So tell me who you would like to see next. And then the same with the scratch-offs. Now, they don't have to be Disney scratch-offs. They can be what, you tell me what you would like, and I would be happy to do it. I do have a request for Harley Quinn and Joker. And so I will be working on those. But yeah, so let me know. These are kind of at the mercy of whatever I can find. So, guys, I have one more one more. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have one more. I made a game because I just couldn't stand it. I told you it was a Rapunzel sort of day. She's there. And it's not that, I mean, Rapunzel is, I don't think she's one of my favorites, but I might be wrong. So I made a game, and it is a Rapunzel game. Let me see if I can put that down there. And there. So guys, I am in love with this. You will definitely see it in my next game night. The start is here, and you pay $1 to start. You shake the dice. You can do 1 dice. You can do 2 dice, whatever you want to do. And you start around the board. There are some things around the board as you go. This one says roll dice, pay double the amount. So the most you'd pay is $12 if you had 1 dice. If you had 2 dice, you could end up paying $24. Haircuts, $5. These ones are just plain and simple. That's what you would pay if you landed on it. Haircuts, $5. Frying pan sale, 2 for $8. Pay $4 and go back 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hazelnut soup, $3. Because if you remember in the movie, that was supposedly her favorite soup. Go back to start. Mother is calling. So you'd go back and start all over again. I love this one. Smolder lessons, $2. Watch me. I'm going to smolder now. He's smoldering too, I think. Go back 6 spaces and pay. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $4. Swing ahead 2 spaces and pay. See, she's swinging on her hair. So $8. Roll dice, pay double the amount. And then finish is, you'll always pay $10 at the finish, or if you can't, then you pay what you can. And I do have an envelope for it. There's Rapunzel's game. I was laminating things this morning for orders that were going out, and I laminated this, not on purpose. I mean, I would have eventually anyway, because I will want to keep this and use it over and over and over again. But I put it in the laminator. I already had one that wasn't laminated, so that was sort of weird. I did add some extra lamination on one edge so that I can still hole punch. It just won't be trimmed as well as some of them, but that's my game. And I cannot wait to play it, guys. I also can't wait to do some scratch-offs. I also, I got some Happy Mail in the mail today with a game in it, a game that I ordered, and then some scratch-offs that I were a gift. So, yeah, I'm so excited to have another game night at some point. But as we've talked about before, you got to have the savings to do it. And currently I am, I only have my coins to save, which will happen in the next couple of days. I'll do a video on that. So I am going to go. Thank you very much. I hope you love what you see here. I will put it up in my Etsy shop, and I will, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you've got any ideas, please feel free to let me know. I have several ideas ahead right now that I'm working on, but I am more than willing to listen and take whatever ideas you might have for some type of a savings challenge and try to do that in the near future. All right. Have a happy rest of your Monday. Bye.